Alright guys, welcome to my channel. Let's get started with the weekly forecast. The first one I have is USDCAD. Okay, the first one is USDCAD. Why? See, first we have a supply zone here. This is a fresh supply zone. I like the way the price returned to the level. See, it didn't return in a fast way. It was creating higher highs, higher lows. It actually stayed here for quite some time. See this consolidation here. So all this tells me that the price, kind of struggle, and it was hard for the price to finally get to the supply zone. Okay, and that's the first step. We need to analyze, we need to evaluate how the price returns to the level. If price returns like this, for example USD/APY, if you saw my video, I told you not to sell here because price reversed so fast. Now price on USDCAD, price is returning to the level in a slow way, so I like it. This is a supply zone, fresh supply zone. So for those supply and demand traders, you might understand me much better because they might be feeling more orders here. But see something as well, I like to use the CO2 report, and I'm sorry guys, I just have it in Spanish. You can apply the formula and translate it to English. USDCAD pretty much is the same thing. Buy and sell orders, it hasn't changed that much. However, the Canadian dollar is getting strong. It's getting stronger. See, from the last few weeks, since December the 3rd, they are adding buy positions on the Canadian dollar. They are adding buy positions, so they are making the Canadian dollar strong. This might sound stupid for people that make fundamental analysis because they just say go bullish on the US dollar because that's the strongest currency. Well, I have a different opinion, and I like to use the CO2 report. And if I see that non-commercials or speculators, whatever you want to call them, if they are adding buy positions, so I want to get long as well. If they are adding sell positions, so I want to get short as well. All right, so they are adding buy positions. This is a supply zone. I want to sell here because this is a fresh zone, and as well I have the CO2 report telling me that speculators are buying the Canadian dollar. This is the date, this is the currency, this is the buy positions, sell positions, the total amount, net positions, the percentage of buy orders in their portfolio, and the percentage of sell orders in their total portfolio. So what I see is an increase of buy positions for the Canadian dollar. So they might be adding more positions here at the supply zone. Okay, that's the first analysis for this week. Let's check another one. Alright guys, let's move to the next one. The next one is EURUSD. I want to start with this idea I share on my trading view. This was a demand zone. And I was actually expecting the price to get to the supply zone, but see what happened. The price didn't reach this level, and it ended up breaking the demand zone. Why did I tell you to close it? Why? Because one thing that we need to evaluate when we are analyzing or when we trade supply and demand is that we need to check when price removes a previous resistance or previous supply zones. In this case, the price didn't remove anything, so that's why you can check on my Telegram. I sent this analysis, and then I tell you guys, okay, right, guys, it's time to close it because it's time to take partial profits, and that's actually what happened in this case. Now, after that, price returns again, and it actually, see here, it touched my entry, but I didn't take it. Why? Because I saw that the price didn't remove anything relevant. So this is what happened in the end, and that's why I updated the analysis, and then I sent you this one. Why? Because now this became a support level, and it was pretty obvious, it was pretty visible. And when things are obvious and visible is when we will have liquidity removed, liquidity taken from support traders and resistance traders and breakout traders. Well, anyways, just want to give you a the whole story of this one. So now price removed the demand zone, and as well there was a support here right at the pip. Price broke through that support, it broke the demand zone, and it just tells me that they are removing the stop losses from support and resistance traders, and actually demand and supply traders. But now what we have is another one, this is another demand zone. See, we have a huge imbalance here, and that's why I like it, and I expect the price to bounce up from this level. Now you just need to do your homework, do your work, and try to get a precise entry. You can apply reversal patterns, you can apply institutional levels, Wyckoff, EMAs, whatever you trade. You can apply it here and expect the price to bounce up. On the CO2 report, we don't have that much. We don't have that much here. Yeah, everything remains the same. They actually removed a sell orders, and it seems to me that they are adding buy positions. Pretty much that's what I see. They are adding buy positions. But yeah, that's pretty much the analysis for EURUSD buy positions here. We have a demand level here, daily demand as well, weekly demand. So I really hope the price will reverse from this level. Let's check another one. Aussie USD is pretty much telling me the same story of EURUSD. See how the price are very similar? Well, to me. They are basically the same. They are doing the same thing, higher highs, and now they broke through this swing low. Anyways, on the Aussie USD, we have the same scenario. This was a demand zone, this was a fresh level, and here we have profit, and it was the same exact thing as the EURUSD. What happened? I took this rally and I got some profit. I closed partial from almost here, but this rally didn't remove anything. We have a resistance level around here, mini supply zone here on the lower time frames. It didn't remove anything, and if the price does not remove anything, that tells me that the demand zone or supply zone is weak. Alright, so that's what we have on this one. The price didn't remove anything, and actually it reversed. That's why I didn't want to take it again. And now price, and I think I sent another one. I sent this one because it was pretty obvious. When things become obvious, we have liquidity and stop hunts happening. Okay, they start removing the stop losses, which is liquidity, is the same thing. So that's what happened, and that's why I updated this analysis as well. It was the same thing, and I sent out this one, and that's why we have this huge, this violent movement here to the the downside. Because why? Because they are removing stop losses. But now what we have is another demand zone. We have a strong imbalance here. We have another demand zone there, and as well we have liquidity. All right, so demand zone plus liquidity can give us better entries, higher probability of profit. So what I'm expecting here is the same thing as EURUSD, the price for the price to bounce up and start removing liquidity to the upside. Okay, because here they are selling. They started adding sell positions, and we have a compression here that also tells me that there are not that many, and here we have imbalance, and this tells me that there are many buy positions and they might want to fill more buy orders here. So same thing, do your thing. Try to look for confluences, try to apply reversal patterns, Wyckoff patterns, indicators. I don't know how you trade, but if you see the same thing, you can start looking for confluences or confirmations. Okay, so Aussie dollar, I'm expecting the price to rally this week. Let's see how it goes. Let's check another one. And this is the last one. This is an analysis that I sent you guys on Friday. Last Friday I sent you this one, and what I'm seeing here is a support and resistance structure. We have here support. Now it becomes resistance. So this is what support and resistance are seeing. This thing. They are seeing something like this. Okay. All I know is that they are adding sell positions and their stop loss is here above. That's all I know, and that's all I need. I just want them to tell me where the stop losses are, so price will remove those stop losses, and that's my entry. Exactly at the same level where they are removing the stop losses. That's where you want to get in. Also, if you use Fibonacci, if you use that useless tool, you might see that the price is right now at the 61.8. Let me check. Not lying to you. 61.8. There it is. 61.8. The magical number. That's just another stupid number. I don't use Fibonacci. If you use it, well, good. I don't use it. To me, it just tells me that retail traders are retail thinking. You know, when you trade retail methodologies like support and resistance, Fibonacci and things like that, it's very easy for us to know where they will place their stop losses. Okay, so if they use Fibonacci traders are also seeing the same thing. Stop losses are here, and they usually use the 88, I guess, for stop losses. So I'm pretty sure the price will go up, remove these stop losses from these people, and then boom, drop. Okay, so this is the last one. I don't see mini analysis for this week. I mean, it's just the pre-market. You know, sometimes during the week, the environment and things change pretty fast. There is a fundamental, there is a war, or not sure. Many things might happen, and the total analysis can also change. But as of now, this is what we have. We We just need to wait for the price to hit the supply zone, and then we can get short. Remember as well, the plan for this one is to buy this this pair, but we want to buy it here. We are expecting the price to drop and touch this demand zone, so then we can get long. Okay, so what I'm doing, or what I'm trying to do here, is get the short from this level to the demand zone, then close my position here, and then from here get long all the way up. That's the plan for this one. Keep that in mind. That's the plan for this one. And don't forget that we are also seeing buy positions in the EURUSDCAD. We want to get long here. The price still doesn't reach my demand zone, but once it touches the demand zone, you can get long. That's the plan for this one. And also Euro NZD is the same thing. We want the price to let me switch to the daily. We are expecting the price to create a reversal pattern here and then get long. As well, last week I shared this analysis. See, I wanted to get short on this one, but unfortunately the price didn't reach my entry. See, the price went short without me. But anyways, the plan for this one is get long, and if price touches the demand zone, then you just do your homework, add reversal patterns, do your thing, and you can get long here. Okay, I think that's it for today. If you like the content, if you like this video, you can smash the subscribe button, as well smash the notification bell so you don't miss out. And I think that's it for today. I think that's it. If you want to join my Telegram channel, I will drop the link on the description, and you are welcome to be part of the community. Once again, sorry for my English. I just do this because I have people on the Telegram channel and they only speak English, and they are watching my videos, and they are trying to learn. I might not sound like a native speaker, but I think that you understand, and that's my goal. That's what I want. Basically, I want you guys to understand these concepts of supply and demand, as well liquidity, because that's very important to know where the liquidity is, where the stop losses are, because that's where you want to get short or get long. Okay, I think that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next trade, bye bye.